Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to talk about the two tech giants, Apple and Xiaomi, both fighting for the same customer, using completely opposite strategies. Next slide, please. One creates entirely a new market where a competition doesn't exist, which is Apple, the blue sector. The other dives into the first battle, competing on price and value, which is on the red side, Xiaomi. We are exploring how Apple Blue Ocean strategy and Xiaomi Red Ocean strategy are reshaping emerging markets across America, Asia, and the Middle East. Next. Apple the Blue Ocean approach, because it exemplifies how the correct Blue Ocean strategy can obtain. By making competition irrelevant, creating an innovation product which unlocks a new market spaces through products like iPhone and iPad. Apple reconstructed industry boundaries and unlocked entirely new demand. Next. As you can see on the top right corner, in India market alone, Apple has captured 23 of the market share by value, which represents the quarter. You can see also in the trend here, the blue line is in the growth market for Apple in US. The orange one is Asia and the green one is Middle East. It's all growing. Next. In contrast, Xiaomi thrives in the red ocean strategy, competing fiercely in a saturated market through aggressive pricing, rapid product launches. They target the price-sensitive consumer with high-spec devices at affordable prices. Next. As you can see also here, the growth is much more than Apple. In the United States, the blue line, Asia with the orange one, and in the green one is Middle East. Next, please. Now we will talk about the revenue growth. Apple's region revenue growth for 5 years. In the USA, here the growth, and in the Pacific Asia and Middle East, it's also growth. You will find the same for Xiaomi in the next slide. It's also growing. They are not capturing the same market as Apple can take, but it's growing in the much higher percentage, as you will see in the comparison in the next slide. Here the blue is Apple, while the red is Xiaomi. Xiaomi outpaced Apple in all the 3 regions, and Apple showed strong growth in Asia, but Xiaomi aggressive pricing and broader accessibility led to higher overall growth. Now I will pass to Akram.
Thank you, Mr. Bilal. After presenting these figures by my colleague, Mr. Plan, maybe we have a question now. What are the reasons behind Xiaomi's outpaced Apple in the growth in Asia, Pacific, America, and in the Middle East, especially between 2020 and 2025? We all know that we have economic reasons and we have geopolitical reasons, and economic reasons definitely affected the growth or the rapid growth of Xiaomi. So for instance, if we talk about the Chinese-American tension, this is one of the reasons, one of the political reasons that allowed Xiaomi to benefit from China's protectionist policy, and as well as the limited exposure to the Western sanctions for Xiaomi also allowed Xiaomi for smoother operations in the emerged countries or the emerged economies. Economically, Xiaomi cost leader and lean operations allow it to offer affordable prices, especially in the markets like Asia and in the Middle East. Uh, Also, if we move to what is going to happen next. So this is the situation now. We have political issues. We have some benefits from the economic side for Xiaomi. So what is going to be the image from now, 2020, from 2025 till 2030? Definitely, there are some risks and benefits, especially for Apple, since Xiaomi outpaced in the growth. And to make it in a short note, um, for Asia Pacific, we have high risk due to China's dependency, but strong opportunities in India and Vietnam. I'm talking about Apple here. In the US, in America, we have moderate risks from tariffs and political issues, but excellent growth potentials through domestic investment and services. And again, this is for Apple. In the Middle East, we have lower risk with a steady opportunity driven by youth demographic and retail expansion. And if we would like to speak in detail about these risks and benefits, so for instance, if we take an example from the US, the tariff costs absorbed almost 900 million in tariff-related costs in the second quarter of 2025 alone. And future trade tensions could increase this burden. That's why we when we just reflected on the America, we said we have modern risk. Now I'm going to move to my colleague, Mr. Hakek.
Sharaf.
Mr. Sharaf, please.
Okay. After my colleagues have talked about both strategies, the blue ocean and red ocean, I will now start speaking about. I will now start specifically speaking about the blue ocean strategy and how to sustain the market leadership in this ocean. To do so, we must first understand the main risk and the challenges to discuss their solutions, so that we could be able to sustain the blue ocean market leadership. One of the biggest risks in that competition in the blue ocean can easily, any competitor can easily copy the company's innovation, which started the blue ocean market. And when that happens, the market, which was once a blue ocean with no competition, turns into a red ocean with full of competition. At that point, the company is forced to compete on its competitor terms and prices, mainly through lower the prices. Even though the company's prices are higher because the company's costs are higher because it has already invested heavily in R&D, while the other competitors just copied their ideas. The proposed solution for this risk is continuous innovation, which has done by Apple as our example, keeping redefining values to be the first priority. And that could happen by emerging the new trends like AI, IoT, 5G, etc. Okay. Then this strategy of continuous innovation could lead to another issue, which is the innovation fatigue. This innovation fatigue could happen for Apple, for example, if it fails to deliver breakthrough products, and this risk could lead to lose the perceived uniqueness of Apple products. But we also have a proposed solution for this, which is investing more in customer loyalty. And that what Apple's do so far by leveraging its ecosystem, while keeping their customers always feel that it's very hard to get over this ecosystem and to go to another competitor, even if that competitor started to copy the same innovation. And then at the end of this topic, we need to say that by utilizing the risks of the blue ocean market, we can easily define the challenges and find solution for that. Now I will give the mic to my colleague Haggag.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Bilal, Akram, and Sharaf. In my part, I will try to address the question about what steps can red ocean competitors like Xiaomi take to transition towards the blue ocean opportunities and reduce reliance on price competition and copying the others. Actually, Xiaomi today strive in what we call the red ocean and crowded markets and heavy promotion and heavy price competition. But the long-term sustainable growth doesn't come from the red ocean, but comes from the blue ocean by creating new demand where competition are quite irrelevant. Today I'll talk about Xiaomi. How can Xiaomi do this through 7 practical pillars? Next, please. The 7 pillars that I'll be talking about is value innovation, brand elevation, ecosystem integration, localized innovation, service monetization, partnerships, and co-creation. So by this, Xiaomi can move from the price competition in the red ocean into the innovation for the blue ocean. Talking about the value innovation, Xiaomi now has moved beyond the cheaper to be the cheaper to be uniquely better. Think foldable devices that can change our multitasking, smart glasses that blend digital life with real life, and the electrical vehicles that extend Xiaomi user experience to mobility. The goal is to deliver leaps in value, not only in incremental specifications. Next, please. Talking about the brand elevation, I mean, from being affordable to aspiration. Now Xiaomi starts to look and feel premium in materials, in photography, in sound, haptics, packaging, even the after-sales service. Sub-brand like Xiaomi Ultra should sell a lifestyle and experience and not just numbers on sheets. Next, please. Talking about the ecosystem integration and the power of connection. Now Xiaomi started to build a seamless world where phone, watch, TV, homes, and even the car sync effortlessly. Setup in minutes, continuity across devices, and one account for all the service. The Hyper operating system became the glue that turns individual products into a differentiated wall experience. Next, please. Now we're going to talk about the fourth pillar, which is localized innovation and design for diversity. This is with the aim is for design for the real use in the real places where, for example, talking about the social media, cameras and the footage accuracy become very important for the short videos. So targeting the real customers, heavy utilizing the short videos with the right product with heavy duty camera with very high quality product is a key, like offering ultra battery and offline reliability where the network are quite weak and in rural places where there is no sustainable electricity. Next, please. About the service monetization to move the experience beyond the hardware. Xiaomi is now planning to do this by pairing great hardware with sticky services like cloud backup, entertainment bundles, gaming, security, and device care. Recurring services stabilize revenues and decrease the risk of hardware dependency. to create a new service, a new revenue stream, which is other services. Next, please. The sixth pillar that I'm going to talk about is a strategic partnership and co-create new markets. Xiaomi is now co-creating with startups, universities, and city programs. For even the EVs, they are partnership with the charging networks. That's a great opportunity for them to expand and to move from the red ocean to the blue ocean. For smart homes to align with utilities and real estate developers. And for health, work, and the clinics, partnership open new gates to new ecosystems. The last but not least, about the customer co-creation. One of the major pillars is to involve the real customer in the product design and the product specifications. Where Xiaomi community is a strategic asset, they are very focused now on collecting the feedback from customers, from the real customers or potential customer to open for them new markets, like invite fans to close environment and prioritize the feature votes and reward contributions. So in a nutshell, Xiaomi is now midway between moving from the red ocean into the blue ocean, moving from copying the other innovations into innovate themselves new technology and to open new markets and new customers. Thank you. Now I'll pass the mic to my colleague Ahmad Madi.
Thank you, Hagag. Thank you to all the team. Now we are going through the features, trends, and the strategic plannings. We can see clearly that Apple and Xiaomi might show differences in their board strategies. However, they both can maintain relevance in leadership by strategically integration emerging trends such AI, IoT, and sustainability. And this is what we will go through it one by one. Next, please. When we talk about AI for Apple and Xiaomi, despite different high-level strategies, both Apple and Xiaomi stay relevant when AI feels tangible to users. Apple leads with on-drive AI for privacy, Siri, photo recognition, health, powered by neural engines, and moving into generative AI, productivity, and accessibility. On the other hand, Xiaomi focuses on visible AI value, camera intelligence, smart home assistant, and hyper operation systems using AI to boost performance and user experience. As a bottom line, in the AI, we can say, and it's clearly shown in the graph, that Apple working for privacy, health, integration, Xiaomi working for scale, user, visible benefits and experience. And not only AI, when AI gets amplified, when embedded in the broader ecosystem, let's take a look to the IoT, Internet of Things. In Internet of Things, ecosystem win. Apple plays premium depth, HomeKit, AirTag, Apple Watch. It's a closed loop, tight integration, seamless pairing, rich health insights, expanding into smart homes, automation, and connected mobility. On the other hand, Xiaomi wins with breadth and affordability, vacuums, home appliances, unified hyper operation systems across phones, wearable devices, and home appliances. Low TCO drives mass adoption. As a bottom line, we can say that Apple depends on quality and look-in. Xiaomi grows categories, unifies experiences, and wins house shares. It's not only AI and Internet of Things we gain to bridge to the sustainability. As a scale grows, sustainability becomes the long-term differentiation. So if we have a look for Apple and Xiaomi targets at 2030, Apple targets 2030 carbon neutral, not yet please, carbon neutral products in supply chain and recycled materials. Sustainability for Apple means trust, premium, reinforcement, compliances. On the other hand, Xiaomi takes a pragmatic, scaled approach, eco-packaging, low-power devices, and roadmap for green manufacturing and reducing e-waste, which is very important as a bottom line. The different paths, same destination, tangible AIs, ecosystem strength, and proposable sustainability keep both of them ahead. Now we're gonna just brief wrap up all the presentation. Apple wins for premium blue oceans. Xiaomi scale fast in red oceans. Shared engines of leaderships, AI, IoT, and sustainability. Apple depends on on-device AI, supply chain diversification. Xiaomi value innovation beyond the prices, unified platforms, services. The bottom line, smart, sustainable execution decides who leads, Apple or Xiaomi. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
كان عندي خاتمة أطول من كده بس اختصرتها للموضوع كله، يعني عملتها وانتوا شغالين.